Memories, crystallized and preserved, of a time not so long ago when everything seemed possible. Like ghosts, those moments that even behind closed eyes can still raise goosebumps and stir the soul. Emotions, yes, the powerful and the poignant. But also the improbable and impossible. The wondrous allure of what was and what could still be. We smile, knowing now that this game has not abandoned us. No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world awakens in the spring.
MLB Network's coverage. At the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 1-1. Popped up. Gurriel over to his right. 1 out. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's 1 for 2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Springer on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the 3rd baseman, Justin Turner. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Chirinos finishes it off with the tag to end. Now at the plate, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The next 3-2. Popped up. Back behind second. Muncy waits on it, and that's the 1st out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's Michael Brantley. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Now the 2-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Pollock to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to 3rd and ring him up, says the 3rd base umpire. He's gone.
That is it.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Line toward the alley in left center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. David Freese would be next. A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the 2nd. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager moving to his right. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Now to the plate, number 44. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Pollock. Still going back. Gone into the deck seats in center. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. He pulls this one into right. Verdugo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's David Freese to stand in. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Standing in, Alex Verdugo. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
There's ball 4.
Batting up.
The 1-1 home.
Number 16.
It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. Verdugo ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. So striding in, Chris Taylor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. He loses him on ball 4. Stepping up now, Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder,
the 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready now, Max Muncy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Justin Turner.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Chirinos corrals it. And he makes the throw to first. Turner is retired. 2 down now.
The first baseman.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman will match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his right, Muncy. And that's out number 1. Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone. Now the Astros designated hitter, number 44. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now another 1-2. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Leading off the inning, A.J. Pollock, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. At the plate, Corey Seager. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former World Series hero David Freese. Freese behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
2-2 the count. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Verdugo.
Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there. Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Jake Marisnick will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. In now, Jose Altuve. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and that Ross Stripling is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. And he has some trouble with it. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Altuve, the runner at third. Brantley at second. Bregman at first. 1 gone. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is taken. Ball 3. Drilled on the ground to short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. And the run is in to score from third. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a
swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, number 16. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1-1. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Into the box now, Max Muncy. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And he lays off again, ball 3. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's George Springer. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The center fielder.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. On the ground to the right side. Bellinger's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Chris Davinsky comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 47.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Marisnick is under it. 1 away. One gone now in the LA 7th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Marisnick going back to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the DH, David Freese. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Alex Verdugo.
Line to the right side. Marisnick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Striding in for Houston, Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. It's up and out of here into the archways. Striding forward now is the DH, number 44. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Line drive to left. Taylor is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Carlos Correa now. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Here's Jake Marisnick, 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and 2 strikes. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3 and 2. Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
It's time. At the plate, George Springer. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Piscotty. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. He'll get to this one deep in the hole.
Batting second.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His career numbers against Minaya. He's got 5 base hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Simeon's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third.
Here's Michael Brantley. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Lined hard toward right center, but he will run. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Here now the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Altuve backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. Count is 1-2 now. Cole, a former Pittsburgh Pirate. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better. But
there's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Reddick back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Springer is under it, and he makes the catch. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His career numbers against Minaya. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's also hit 3 home runs. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So coming to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped up. Simeon moving to his left. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now. Digging in now, number 44. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Here's Carlos Correa now. His career numbers against Minaya. He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Piscotty is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting in.
Coming to the plate now,
right
Josh Reddick, as he'll look to bring Jake Marisnick will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. So now it's Mark Hanna, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 7. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. Ground ball left side, and this will get through into left for a leadoff hit. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis.
The designated hitter.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Kenna on at first. Nobody out. In time, and he is nailed at second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. So digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. His career numbers against Minaya. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Again, a 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Skied down the left field line. Up onto the roof and gone. Back to the top of the order now. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. And it's fouled away. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. Digging in, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into center field, line drive base hit. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and he is out on the tag. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Now that's popped up, but Fegley will have room behind the plate. Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Hit back up the middle, played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Fegley. Fly ball out toward left center field. Brantley's after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Chirinos recovers. And that ends the inning. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Line drive to center field. Kenna is right there, 1 down. Next will be the designated hitter, number 44. He reached on a single in his first try. swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Correa, left field and carrying well. Laureano retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is. Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Gurriel onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Now batting, third baseman.
The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And the runner back. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Just keeping him close. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Laureano aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Gurriel is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Olson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Mark Hanna, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The 1-2. Runners going down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. 3-2 to the A's center fielder.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. On to the first. Striding into the box, Jake Marisnick. He'll start off the 5th in this one. High in the air out to center field. Kenna has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again, Robinson Chirinos. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped up, back behind second. Profar is there. The tag, and he is out. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there at third safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. And he is out on the tag. Here's Chris Davis now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Settling in now, Josh Begley. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Popped up. Gurriel shading to his right, and the inning is over. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
The first base
runner at second now. Nobody out. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Oh, and he throws it away. Digging in once again, number 44. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 2-1. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. So it's a runner at first. With 2 men.
The right fielder, Jake Marisnick.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kenna shading to his right. And that ends the inning. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again.
Time is out.
Skied into very shallow right. Marisnick is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that into the
Your attention, please. Now,
new pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmero Petit. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
A defensive change for the Athletics.
And a perfect start to the seventh, as this should be extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Here's George Springer, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Chirinos at third with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now that second baseman
has a look. Now the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. Flying toward right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Piscotty has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
The first baseman, number 10.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. 2-2. Here it is. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning.
For the traditional 7th inning.
Ready for another shot now. Mark Hanna, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Striding in, Chris Davis. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Here he comes again, 1-2. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ani pops it up. Altuve over to his left, and that retires the side. So striding forward now, number 44, Blake Trinan is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 39. White.
2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kenna is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Carlos Correa. It was a walk in his last trip.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Hit high and deep out to left. Laureano going back on it, and that's a home run into the top tank. The 1-1 runs a bit inside for a ball. 3 runs, 10 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Ball 3.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now with the plate, Robinson Chirinos. Career against Blake Trinan. He's 0 for 5. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Fegley has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate, Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Josh James is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Pitching for Houston, number 39.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So striding in, Josh Fegley. No hits to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The bouncer to the left side. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. Now both the runners are across. The throw is up the line. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Number 22.
Standing in, Ramon Laureano. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. 3 runs already home here.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance at hopefully.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Now in the box, Matt Chapman. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Laureano, the runner at third with no outs. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Another try at 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Gurriel is there, and he's got it for the first out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And they can't even get one on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeup.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Marisnick going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay. On to first, a double play. Now back to the top of the Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 16. Liam.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he's going to make it safely. And a great start to the ninth as it's a leadoff triple. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jose Altuve. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Springer at third with nobody out. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Michael Brantley, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Kenna is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he is safe on a close play at the plate, and it's back to 1 now at 5-4.
Michael Brantley.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. Calling for it, Laureano. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now, Yuli Gurriel. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor for that. Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Settling in now, Leonis Martin. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cleveland, the center fielder, Leonis.
First offering on its way. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
First pitch, 105.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. In past meetings with Tanaka, he brings with him a .313 batting average. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Two out, nobody on. Now another 1-2. 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
This is on the ground over to first. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. Indians nothing. Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too, 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting second, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Kluber pauses. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Kluber is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.